What's up, guys? Trill here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Monday evening, October the 19th. I hope all of you had an amazing day today because I sure as hell did. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about the White House increasing their $1.8 trillion offer. Mark Meadows met with reporters about the White House offer increase to $1.9 trillion. Also, we will discuss how the Senate Republicans could be the ultimate roadblock in getting a stimulus deal passed. Then we have less than 24 hours before the stimulus deadline and the vote on the skinny bill introduced by Mitch McConnell. Those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today. But before we get started, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, it definitely means a lot and it's completely free to do so. Also, click the notification bell to be notified of each new video that I upload. And if you want an opportunity to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600, all you have to do is download the Webull Investing app using the link down below. Then deposit $100 into your account. Those 2 free stocks will be worth a minimum of $8 each and up to $1,600. If you do decide to join, let me know in the comments section on which stocks you actually received for free. In addition, if you think that Congress should get off their pass this bill tomorrow and send you your stimulus checks, then go ahead and smash the like button and let's get this video to 500 likes. Now, earlier today on the previous video, we talked about how the House Speaker was fed up and placed a 48-hour deadline on the negotiation talks in order to get a stimulus bill by the November election. Today has gone by and both Pelosi and Mnuchin stated that their meeting was very productive. Mnuchin is currently working on revising the verbiage around the virus testing, which the House Democrats said it was inadequate. Pelosi's office has released a statement saying that Pelosi and Mnuchin met earlier today and made some progress during their stimulus negotiation talks. The spokesman from Pelosi's office released a statement that Pelosi and Mnuchin continue to work through their differences in what needs to be included in the stimulus bill. Nancy Pelosi has directed the House committee chairs to work towards resolving areas of disagreement with the White House. No other specific details of the progress was released as they plan to continue their discussions on Tuesday morning. So, as the deadline looms, Senate Republicans plan on voting tomorrow on a more narrow skinny bill. This could be the opposite to a possible agreement with Pelosi and Mnuchin. These efforts are led by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell as he plans to introduce 2 standalone bills this week that are targeted for specific areas who were affected by the pandemic. The House Speaker continues to hope that more clarity is offered and a compromise will happen before the end of the day on Tuesday. Pelosi said that she is still optimistic that we can reach an agreement before the election and that they are fully prepared to move forward once we reach an agreement. Meanwhile, the White House Chief of Staff met with reporters earlier this morning and told them that the White House has increased their previous offer of $1.8 trillion to now $1.9 trillion. In addition, he stated that President Trump is also willing to give some additional money in terms of another stimulus check and more money for the PPP or Paycheck Protection Program. This money for the PPP would be targeted for the restaurants, hotels, and small businesses. We know this is definitely in line with what President Trump has been stating recently, as he wants bigger stimulus than the Democrats want. And he has already urged his fellow Republicans to go big or go home. Does that statement mean someone will lose their job if they don't go big? I'm not exactly sure, but although the White House has increased their offer, Mark Meadows believes that there may be an issue with Senate Republicans approving of such a large bill. He said it's too soon to tell whether they will support a second large stimulus bill, as they believe the country doesn't need any more support. Meadows said that Senate Republicans have been very vocal about approving a large stimulus package, including the $1.8 trillion package that President Trump has already committed to. Now, even though Mitch McConnell has stated that he would not put a $1.8 trillion package or anything above $1 trillion on the Senate floor to vote on, Mark Meadows says that he will remain committed in passing a second stimulus package while working with the House Democrats. He said if Pelosi can be reasonable, then both sides can get this thing done and passed by the November election. But ultimately, time is running out and only 24 hours remaining, while significant differences still remain, which keeps us from moving forward. Meadows says that he remains optimistic that a deal can be passed, but it's going to take a lot of work. The House Democrats are still standing firm with their $2.2 trillion request, while the White House has agreed to offer $1.9 trillion. There's still more room to bridge the offers together as we go into the last 24 hours of any possibility of getting a second stimulus check before Election Day. One of the bigger questions is, if Nancy Pelosi and Steven Mnuchin are able to strike a deal agreement tomorrow, will the Senate Republicans cause a roadblock in getting a deal passed? So far, it appears that they are the only ones not supporting anything over $1 trillion. In addition, they have already moved away from the negotiation talks and working on their own stimulus relief plans of introducing smaller, skinnier standalone bills. Now tell me this, it sure would be nice if President Trump would just issue an executive order and just cut out all of this other BS. But I don't think he is willing to do that, nor whether he has the authority to or not. But it sure sounds good to hear it if that actually happens. We will continue to follow this story as we are on the cusp of securing a second stimulus check, or if we have to wait until after the election to get a $1,200 stimulus check. Either way, Americans are still unemployed. Americans are still hurting right now. Regular unemployment is not enough for Americans to pay their bills. The virus is still active and cases are still going up. And this year of 2020 is still the worst year ever. And with that being said, if you found value in this video, please give it a like. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of it. Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.